do you singularly, collectively enjoy collecting? What do you look for?
Everything.
Everything. Yeah.
We're still weak. We're still
weak, yeah.
for a great piece.
We don't go to
that comes
cantinas,
up.
but, you know, we do art. Our career in New Mexico really started in 1972. You know, our first space was 112 East Palace, right across from the Shed. You know, the Shed was our other partner, and everyone came to lunch at the Shed. So they come in
Well, they were
before
waiting.
or after, or waiting, you know, to get a table.
We came out of nowhere. Nobody knew who we were, and we were young and coming into this gallery space. And I think there was a curiosity about us from some of the old guard there, and we just really wanted to learn about them. We wanted to know who they were.
We listened.
We listened. You know, we wanted to learn from them.
I think also the New Mexico arts community, and especially Santa Fe for us, were extremely supporting. We had so many mentors and people that from the museum staffs and collectors that would come in that were always so supportive. So we were real receptive, and Judy and I were usually there most of the time. So they had access to us.
Ray is such a historian. He brings so much to the table because of his knowledge of history. And I think I came more from the point of the people and the culture and just wanting to know more about their culture.
So for us, we like to get behind the scenes. Like, we love to visit artist studios. It's one of our favorite
Again,
things to do.
it goes back to the history.
Yeah, it goes back to the history.
Each piece
Yeah,
has a
they're
story.
unique, and boy, I tell you, New Mexico it's unique. So,
I think that's part of when we,
Yeah.
know, with our clients too, is that
Yeah.
we wanted them to know the history of the piece, not just this is a
Yeah.
great pot, it's so much money, you know, you should
Yeah.
have this,
Yeah.
whatever. You want them to know about the history of the piece, and then they started they wanted to buy the story too, and that was really important to us. It still is. When we buy something, we want to know the background of it, we want to know the story. It's got to come from inside of you. You need to collect for a reason, and the reason is that it speaks to you in some way.
Mm-hmm. And I think the other thing, you shouldn't collect for investment. Like Judy said, you need to follow your heart, but you need to understand, what are you going to do with it? You have to be a caretaker of it until that decision's made. You give it to family, you put it at auction, you donate it to different museums, whatever you do.
It's going to outlive you.
It's going to outlive you, yeah.
Art in our life is life. I can't imagine us living a life without having at least a painting on the wall, something that gives you joy to look at. It's just part of the beauty of life, is how people see it and how they approach it, and bringing that culture, keeping it alive. I think that's so important, is continuing the culture in a way through the art.
You know, we had a painting one time, we sold it. It was done by a very famous surrealist Mexican artist named Pedro Friedeberg. But the title of the painting was Tiempo es oro. You know, time is gold. Spend your time wisely. Enjoy New Mexico. Love it.
It has a lot to give back to you, for sure. And I don't think we could live anyplace else.
No, we could.
We just couldn't do it. We tried, didn't work. We came back.